Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest VII, The Princeless Bride. In the last episode, we started our exploration of Ooga Booga. We gave Dr. Mort Cadaver here his spine back, and we now have a foot in a bag and a pet in the box. We need to start exploring and doing more things now that we've done at least one or two things. First thing we want to do... Actually, I want to show something else off before I do anything. This will be fun. I forgot to mention this blank tombstone.
No inscription.
And if you click on this, it has a description now.
I can't believe I did that. My mother taught me to have better sense.
I can, because I did it. Let's go back and do something we actually should be doing. Oh, and you can't click on the mailbox. I thought maybe you could, but nope, you can't.
Whenever the branch shaped like a snake is pointing up, for goodness sake, run away! Go and hide! The boogeyman will be inside! Whenever the branch is pointing down, the boogeyman has gone to town! Whenever the branch
And that is how you're supposed to find out about the branch near the boogeyman's home. If it's up, he's home. If he's down, he's not. I explained this in the last video, but this is how you find out. You just need to pay attention to the voice acting. Anyway, these two kids are tossing Iggy the rat around like some sort of football. The American variety, of course. So let's go ahead and give them the pet in the box. Let's propose a trade, shall we?
Guess what I have in here, guys?
Is it a severed head? A crawling eyeball?
No, it's something better. It's the best, weirdest, creepiest pet in the world. Oh yeah? Look!
Cadaverous! Give it! Give it! Put it on the elevator! Why don't you just come up here and bring it yourself, lady? Yeah, come on up.
I don't trust these kids. We're putting this on the elevator.
Cadaverous! He's biting me! Ooh, Skeletal! Look at his teeth! It's my turn! My turn!
It'll be okay, little fella. Let's get out of here.
We now have Iggy, the grave digger's rat. Now we need to get out of here. And now that we've handed the pet over to the two kids, who would have killed us if we got on the elevator ourselves, we now have Iggy. And now that we're on this screen, we're moving normal speed again. Grave digger's rat, of course, is going to be Iggy. And I really should be going this way. There we go. I just now remembered that there's a shortcut. Let's go ahead and hand the rat back to the gravedigger.
Look who I found.
You're just gonna hold him by the tail like that?
Thank you, lady. Thank you so much. The only talent in the world is for digging. But I'll dig you a grave anywhere you want. Here, take this horn. If you blow this horn, I'll hear you. And I'll come and dig your grave. Okay? Come on, Iggy. Let's go fire that bad boy up.
And now we have the gravedigger's horn. With that, we should be able to dig a grave where we need to. And this is the grave digging machine itself. Obviously a lot better than that shovel. And now that thing is going to be running once we're here. So now we need to start doing stuff. I hope I have everything I need. All right. We're passing by this dog again. Actually, not quite yet. Hey. Yeah, Rosella didn't exactly go all the way to the right back to this screen. Also, the gravedigger is gone, and there is now a shovel here. We're going to take the shovel. We are going to need this shovel. I forgot all about the shovel. To be honest, I only found it because I just remembered, hey, a shortcut back to the kid's house.
Dearly departed, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to our friend, the kitty cat. Boo-hoo! She was my bestest friend. It's so putrefied when a kitty has to leave the world so young. She was... Hush up, kitty! She was in the prime of life. Well, if only she hadn't been run over by an ox cart. If only she didn't get the plague. If only we had a shovel! Homicidal! Let's go find one.
Well, while they're out looking for a shovel, which we now have in our inventory, let's go ahead and click on the box.
Oh no, they sealed it up.
Well, that's what the hammer and chisel is for.
Are you all right, little cat?
I think so. I know what you seek, my lady. I heard you speaking with my friend, Dr. Cadaver. The king of the trolls is imprisoned in the home of the boogeyman, beneath the deadfall.
Thank you. I must go to him at once.
Wait! There's something I wish to give you. Hold out your hand. It is one of my lives, my lady. You saved one of mine, so I feel I owe it to you. Still have 8 left.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
You must.
Well, we now have an extra life. And we now have the cat freed. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at some items. We have the Gravedigger's Horn, which looks a lot like a rat. There is the shovel. It's a small shovel. And if I can click off and put it on the eye, an extra life. If you rotate it, the yellow sphere in the center just keeps zooming in and out. It just keeps expanding and contracting. I don't really know how else you could convey the picture of an extra life without drawing a green mushroom, but, well, that's apparently how Sierra did it. And now we need to go over to the Boogeyman's house. And that branches up. We need to get to the Boogeyman's home when the branch is down. If you click on the bone pile twice, like, you'll get it to shake on the first time around, and then you'll get the Boogeyman. But if you don't, if it's up, or the branch is down rather, you can do this. You can do what you need to do.
Where exactly do you want me to dig?
Right there.
Oh, geez, lady. Are you sure? Are you positive?
Yep.
All right, if you insist. Stand back, miss. There you go. I really don't advise you to go down there, miss. I'm out of here.
And yet we have to go down there anyway. Also, it is now deathly silent. Oh, there it is. There's the thing. And we are now down here. We can go back up. But we have this lock. Let's see here. Skull, bat, spider? There it is. I remembered.
Your Majesty? King Otar?
Yes, who?
Hello, my little moles. I hope you two get along, since you're going to spend the next 1,000 years together.
And militia has now trapped us.
No!
But how can anyone hear her in the coffin?
So, with Matilda's help, I sought you out, Your Majesty.
You are a brave young woman, Princess. I am sorry things have taken such a dreadful turn.
Don't worry, King Otar. I'm sure we'll find a way out.
It seems we'd best hurry up about it.
Well, we need to give the,
King Otar! Matilda said this thing was magical!
My dragon toad. He could possibly dig us out. The jewel that brings him back to life is set in my armband. Blast! I can't pull it loose.
So give Otar the Dragon Toad, then give him the hammer and chisel to get that jewel out.
Save us! Dig! Dig! Rosella, hurry!
If we don't do this in time, the boogeyman gets us and we have to do this all over.
Go. Tell Matilda we are coming. And if Melisha shows her evil face in the underground, Matilda must try to stall her for as long as possible.
We're safe.
Not for long, Princess. If we do not disguise ourselves, we will be discovered, and the consequences will be dire. Here, hold this object, just so. Now, point it at me.
Your Majesty, what have I done?
Don't worry, Princess. I have changed myself into this form so that I may travel safely through this dark land. We must also hide you before...
No! They got away!
Quickly, Princess, hide yourself.
And there's a robe right there. We gotta get it or else Matilda's gonna zap us and this adventure is through. Also helps if we put the hammer and chisel back. Now we must put it on by clicking on Rosella once we select it.
There now. Everyone will think you're the Lady Zeppish. You look downright scary, my dear.
So now everybody will think that we are the crying woman at the mausoleum, which is awesome. Also, we can get some fun things to happen. Okay, the branch is down, so we can't mess around with the boogeyman. Now that we are in a robe, we can take a look at a few of these things. We have the Troll King in his scarab form. We could use the scepter on him right now, but if you do that, we're gonna die. We're gonna be found out. Melisha's gonna show up. She's gonna kill us. Also, that's Lord Seppish as the Headless Horseman, which means that this woman is Lady Seppish. If you click on her,
I've been haunting this spot too long.
well, that was something. Did I ever read this thing?
Marjorie, fragile and pale, always wore a voluminous veil. When her yards of black crepe caught the wind like a cape, poor Margie blew off in the gale.
Okay, I did. But yes, you can even read the graves even while you are... What is it? Even when you are in your cloaked form, if you will. Also, I just now remembered that Rosella's walking animation kind of reminds me of the boy, the main character from Secret of Evermore. She does move her hands around in that fashion. And let me see, can you do this? I know that if the boogeyman sees you in your while you're wearing the cloak, he actually doesn't mess with you. So I want to see if I can show that off too. Oh, that's right. Before I do anything else, I want to show off the magic wand. As you can see, it has a T in the jewel. And you can click on this button at the bottom and it shows an F. Remember that for later. Now let me see if I can get the boogeyman to show up. Come on. Maybe I just have to stand around someplace. in order to get him to show up. Or maybe not. Yeah, that's what happens if you click on it once. Let's go ahead and make a new bookmark and keep playing just in case. And then let's click again.
That was awful.
Okay,
I should have
that-
done something.
That just kills you. Plus, you get some really weird facial expressions out of Rosella. Not to mention those screams. I guess the best thing you can do is just sit here and wait. That's probably going to be the only way that you can get the boogeyman to show up. And I know I'm going over time here, but I do want to show this off before we call it a video. The branch is up, so we know the boogeyman's home. With any luck, the boogeyman should show up. That's what I'm expecting. And is it going to show up or no? Maybe no. Waiting right here. He should show up at any moment now. And I'm sitting here watching the stopwatch on the laptop next to me. He should be here. Maybe he's not going to show up. That's unfortunate. I really wanted them to show up. Well, so much for that. I'm going to go ahead and make a new bookmark here. And keep the music going so I can see this video out. Join me next time where we take care of some business. Now that we have cloaked ourselves from militia, and we kind of really need to get out of here. We kind of need to do that too. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. I can't believe it. Right when I was about ready to quit the game, the boogeyman actually shows up.
Well, hello, my lovely lady Zeppish. Have you decided to leave your headless husband and run away with me yet?
Go away, you repulsive, slimy worm!
Well, that was interesting. See you later, everyone.